Hi, this is the first video of my new channel, Pilgrim's Pedal. I hope you enjoy it. It's quite a big one. It's about 48 minutes, 50 minutes, so way too big to watch in one sitting if you watch the whole thing at all. But it's the clips of my ride from Chepstow to Fishguard that I did a couple of weeks ago, and just trying out the editing and filming and all that kind of thing for a longer trip I'm doing next year, the Via Francigena from Canterbury to Rome. So this is kind of just getting myself sorted out with all that kind of stuff. So if you watch it, I hope you enjoy it. And I think what I'll do is probably come back later and do some clips of each day, so they're a little bit smaller. But the whole idea is to be just interweaving cycling with my faith and talking about some of those things, but just giving a little bit of a picture of how beautiful the United Kingdom is on these cycle paths, and maybe not only the United Kingdom, but Europe as well. So enjoy it, and I hope you have a little bit of an insight into some of the stuff that I enjoy doing. Happy watching.
We are going through typical English lanes, surrounded by hedges. Feeling quite good. Probably about, I don't know, 50 k's to go or so, I would think, maybe slightly more. But there's more of this. Happy days. Although I never say that as a cyclist. So this is one of those typical little side routes that you get on the NCN route, no less Route 4, to the back of a housing estate, and that's quite cool, really. Not bad at all. So much nicer than having to ride on A roads and all that kind of stuff, have people whizzing past you. Good morning. A man out with his dog. Great way to spend a Saturday morning. And this is what the Route 4 markers look like, so fairly easy to follow, unless someone has moved them or removed them, or whatever the case may be. But on this part of the trip I'm using Google Maps basically to help me find my way if I get lost, if I lose sight of the route markers. But to be honest, I'd rather not have the phone in front of me, because it's got my speed the whole time, and it's not good for me to be wanting to beat the clock the whole time. So anyway, cool. Right, we'll just go to this turn that's coming up, and then I will love and leave you for a bit. So Newport, I think, is about 7-8 miles from here, so making quite good time, really. I'm not sure what the time is now. 9:15. Left Chepstow about 8:30. A bit of hassle getting out of Chepstow, but yeah, this is what it's like. This is one of these typical bits of the National Cycle Network. Kind of looks so as it's an old disused railway line that they converted into a road, made part of the National Cycle Network. Yeah, Sustrans that manages and oversees NCN started out really with converting the old Bristol to Bath railway line into an active travel route, and the result of it is we end up with these wonderful routes that we have. So that old gets like I can get out, avoid the traffic, enjoy ourselves. Really beautiful, isn't it? Just crossed over the M4 outside Caldecott, or as the Transport for Wales guy says, Caldecott. So that was quite cool. And reminded really, it's just as I was cycling along of when I used to go hiking with my good friend John, we would always sing, "Oh Lord my God, when I an awesome wonder." And one of those things where you're out here in nature, just beautiful. Pretty about the power lines, but anyway. Oh Lord my God, when I an awesome wonder, consider all the works thy hands have made. I see the stars. Oh, just absolutely beautiful. So I bet you're gonna have that hymn rattling around your brain for most of the day, but never a bad moment to thank God for all the good things he's done for us. Church of St. Mary Undy, or Undi, U-N-D-Y, in the benefice of Magor. Really beautiful the place. There's a bike with all the bits and pieces on it. Great little Welsh church. And quite a few services every month really, so obviously something going on here. Really stunning. Hope you can see. A bit dark in here, but anyway, there we go. I have a collection box, but unfortunately I don't have any cash on me at all. So my apologies, St. Mary Undy. So I'm in a little village called Redwick, and this looks like absolutely what the center of the medieval village would have been like, really. It's quite an interesting thing. So in this little building I had to stop. There's an apple press and the mill. I don't know if it was used for squashing the apples, and then this was used for pressing out the juice. And then right next door we've got this beautiful church. So this is St. Thomas the Apostle, and just going to see if we can get into St. Thomas's church. Let's close that, be a good neighbour. It's just an absolutely gorgeous spire, isn't it? These places are amazing. Quite a large church for a little village like this. The mark of the Great Flood, 1606. Awfulness of the bit out of Newport, really, oh, terrible. Piles of burnt stuff, real. I just thought I'd gone on the wrong route until I checked. Anyway, so I thought we could have a little bit of beautiful Welsh countryside. So we've got hedgerows, but if I extend the selfie stick, we'll be able to see over the hedges. Well, it's a bit of footage of beautiful Wales. So I made quite good time. I think I left Chepstow probably at around 9 o'clock, I think, once everything had been settled. So yeah, it'll be probably about 2 o'clock, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 5 hours for 64 miles, 65 kilometers. Chicken feed for some, inconceivable for others, just about right for me. So there we go. Quite happy with that. It really is beautiful. Right, sleeping in the Travelodge tonight in Caerphilly. So I'll say cheers for now. See you tomorrow. One of the great things about the Insto360 X4 is that it works on voice commands. So I won't give the command to stop, because then it'll stop. But you can extend the selfie stick, give the command, and off you go. It's also got a gesture function that I haven't quite tried yet, but just getting myself sorted out with the basics of taking some footage with this thing. Amazing camera. It was a bit cloudy, not too cold, probably about 8-9 degrees I would say, but very, very pleasant. Lovely morning for a ride. A little bit weird not getting ready for church and heading off and doing whatever, but it's good to with my slightly obsessive personality at times, really good sometimes not to do that. So there we go. Got some runners coming up, so I'm going to stop in a few moments so they don't feel as though they've been recorded. But yeah, I'll tell you more about my trip as we go along. This is the River Taff. Guess where Welshmen get their nickname Taffy from. Right.
Shall we buy some chocolate totally?
Right, so this is Pontypridd. Need to look for some food somewhere around here. Didn't eat in Caerphilly, so time to charge myself up. I'm on a long walk up and out from Pontypridd. Bit of a nightmare trying to find my way through there, but what I found works quite well for me is to put my sat nav on my phone, Google Maps, and then that takes me through there. Once I'm out in the paths, pretty obvious where things are going, quite well route marked. So aiming for Swansea, so 74 kilometers today. Quite a lot for some, not very much for others, but at the end of the day, it's kind of like life, isn't it? We're really racing against ourselves. And the thing I love about grace is that God gives us the starting point, and in obedience we respond to Him. If we live by law, rules, expectations, duty, we never reach the finishing post. So this Sunday morning, remember, it's all about grace. Don't abuse it, don't take it for granted, but use it to remind you that you're not racing against anyone else. It's between you and God. I'm going to sign off now. This is Hill. I've had a bit of a long old walk up out of Pontypridd. The reason I've pushed the bike and walked is that I've still got about 60 k's to go till Swansea, and I really don't want to expend all my energy on one hill. With the beautiful stone walls, this is a beautiful Welsh countryside, isn't it? Put Newport behind us, and still got Port Talbot to go, but there we are. This is what we're here for. This is what we are doing this trip for. Really absolutely stunning. So that was an interesting little down. I only thought to put the camera on about halfway down. The camera on the corner, and it looked like moss, but it was water all over the place. Still a little bit cause for thought. Right, now I'm not quite sure where I go from here. Alright. I think I'll go up more. Afternoon. So this is Margam Country Park. About to drop down towards Port Talbot and then a short little stretch across to Swansea where I'm going to overnight. But that's those are ironworks, Port Talbot, I think. Quite a bit anyway. Quite sad because Tata Steel has now withdrawn their investment, closing the smelters down because of carbon zero aspirations. So there are a lot of people out of job, where the same amount of pollution goes to the air anyway. It's just offset to India. So yeah, without getting political, but it's very easy to pass the problems off to the third world where these regulations aren't quite so tough. This is really beautiful. I'm going to change gear here. Oh, nearly run into the bushes. So this is Margam Country Park, and I had a Welshman say I was pronouncing it not too badly. Really beautiful. I couldn't film much of it. There are lots of downhills and I was getting a bit worried I wasn't going to be able to brake properly, so I thought you wouldn't want to witness me wiping out. But how stunning is this? Absolutely beautiful, isn't it? Oh man, just a beautiful, very nice cycle track. I'll show you a little bit more. There's Swansea Bay to the left. I'll extend this a bit more in a moment or two. The worm right on the end there, and the Gower is a long thing that looks, for Durban people, like the bluff. Swansea Bay, Swansea's behind us. The Gower, diagonal left. The Worm, you can go to the end, but I'm not going to do that today. There's a causeway apparently you can go over to go to the Worm. And Carmarthen and then St Clears ahead, and about, I don't know, by now about 78 kilometers. So there we go. area around Celtic is absolutely stunning. Imagine having a house like that right on the beach, the lagoon. Golf course to my right. Absolutely gorgeous. I was kind of up and out of Kidwelly, where I stopped for a Coke and some stuff. Beautiful church there. I should have taken some footage, but anyway. But I thought I would just show you the view out over the marshes. Llanelli is over that way, or that way. I think that way. Came all the way around, but really, really beautiful. So we're now pulling up and out of Kidwelly. Where's my hand? Kidwelly up towards Carmarthen that way. So just show you a bit of stuff as we go along. There's a beautiful train line that runs right alongside the river all the way up to Carmarthen, and if you ever have the chance to catch that train, I highly recommend it. So I'm going to zoot you up so you can get a good view out above the hedges. Parish church of St Ishmael, or Ishmael if in Welsh, I think, in Ferryside. Absolutely most stunning view. Check this place out. So I thought we could take a look inside, and very interesting. I'll see if I can read up on why it's called St Ishmael. Hopefully there's nobody inside, but the church is open. Let's have a look. No, it seems to be locked. What a pity. Oh no, it is open. What an amazing place. It's the one time you're a little bit sad about stained glass windows, otherwise you'll have a beautiful view out over the sea. Really stunning. See if I can have a view out of this window. Obviously well cared for, obviously people doing things in this church. Yeah, amazing, isn't it? Oh, check at this inside of the porch wall. There we go. St. Ishmael's. This is such an idyllic little valley. I think when we did this the other way, we came down and turned off early, which I don't remember us going over through Ferryside and past St. Ishmael's. I'm sure we would have remembered. But anyway, beautiful little stream on the right hand side, and I think got a longish pull up to Carmarthen from here. Got a car behind me. Thank you. Always try and thank cars that have been gracious enough to slow down and not close past. Not all of them do, but I've got big panniers on the back, so I think those help as well. And in amongst all the beauty and all the sights and sounds, you come across something like this that is so heartrending. Ella, who died at 21 years old. Little monument to her memory on the side of the road. Yeah, there's a little heart there. I don't know if you can see it. It says salty, sandy toes and salty kisses. Oh man, heartbreaking, isn't it? Stop recording. So this is Broadhaven, absolutely stunning. My understanding is that St. David's is over there, somewhere over there, more that side I think. So basically I've got to travel all the way around this massive bay, but I'm going to lift you up so you can have a look around. Absolutely stunning, with all the uphills and downhills and all the rest. Enjoy. To show you some more bits and pieces as we carry on. I'm not quite sure how hilly it is around here. I have a bit of a feeling that it's quiet, but anyway, we shall see how we go.
Camera down.
Ah, there we go.
Yeah.
The TIThe project is all about
doing 2 trips where we did Sweden and Belgium. We went to Sweden and Belgium because we met with 2 schools. One was very blind and one was not so blind, and we went via Eurotunnel to Belgium.
You did. Why did you have to go over there?
Because we used the ambulance.
Yeah.
It's a bus that has a bed, kitchen.
Why did you need a bus with a bed in it, James?
Because of Dalton
What's wrong with Dalton?
and Ellie,
What do they need to use?
the toilets.
They
And what
did.
else do they need to? How do they get around?
In
The
Do they walk like you?
no
What do they do?
wheelchairs.
There you go.
but
gonna-
why were you going over to Sweden and Belgium?
Because it was part of the Tithe project.
And what was the point of the Tithe project?
The Tithe.
Why were you doing it?
We were
Why were you going over there to meet
the Belgians
and the
students and the
Belgian
Swedish
students?
ones.
And did they come over to us?
Yes, they did.
They did.
So you hosted them and they hosted you. That's
What
amazing.
did they, when they came to us, the Swedish people, where did we take them?
St. David's Cathedral.
Where else did we take them?
What, St. David's Cathedral?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where else did we go?
We also went to Uppsala Cathedral,
Where
119 meters tall.
Wow. The tower. That's amazing.
In Uppsala in Sweden.
Oh, right.
So
Wow.
we went to the cathedral, didn't we, James?
Yeah.
So I'm in the St. David's Cathedral and Bishop's Palace complex. Absolutely beautiful morning. Stepped overnight at Premier Inn. Fantastic, really, really good. But I thought I just had to take on a quick tour. This is just so beautiful. The best of these ancient ruins. Bit of frost on the grass. Can't get in. Probably wouldn't pay anyway. But there we go. And then we've got the cathedral itself, which isn't open either. But I'll just have a quick look. Like one of those places you just imagine monks wandering around, and wouldn't be surprised if a knight came galloping around the corner. This is just absolutely stunning, isn't it? That's why I did for St David's Cathedral. Been here a couple of times, never managed to be here when it's open. I see it is open, but I think it might be open for communion or something. I think it opens at 10 o'clock or something. But I want to be a good 6-7 k's down the road by then. Yeah, what can I tell you? So this is the last day, heading off to Fishguard today, meeting a guy called Tony at 4. He's going to take me through to Com Island because the trains aren't running, so got plenty of time. I should be in Fishguard with 2 hours to spare, but you never know what might happen. But it's absolutely such a glorious day. Little bird knew what I was doing. Let's just have a quick look down here. This is amazing, isn't it? Right, there we go. Need to be on my bicycle, and I'm sure I'm going to show you a couple of shots of the coast as we go along. I think it's going to be an absolutely lovely day cycling. Can't tell you how amazing this is. Now you warm up quite quickly. I've got gloves on. Excuse me. Which keeps you warm, but yeah, kind of one of the things. Managing comforts and safety and all that kind of stuff.
So this is St. Rian's Church in Llanrhian. Really, really beautiful little church. Just look at that. Close the doors so the birds don't get in. Very quiet and peaceful church. I want to stand on the snowdrops. This place is an amazing little find. It's called Abercastle, little working fishing harbour. Yeah, they still put out from here and go fishing. And there was some guy called Alfred Centennial Johnson who was first single-handed sailing from the States to here, landing in Abercastle in 1876 in a fishing dory. So yeah, they certainly don't make them like they used to. But just check this place out, it's absolutely gorgeous. Can you imagine living here? Alright, onwards and upwards. Muck spreading season, I think. Lovely aroma. My goodness, this place is beautiful. So I was going to go back and check this out. This will attach to the bikes. How absolutely stunning is that?